My role model for real is Blessed Virgin Mary. I want to be, conservative enough that if suddenly she comes in front of me, I wouldn't be ashamed of what I'm wearing. She knows how I love my church so much.
A new pope was announced. Both of us were awake that day, and I had to witness her shout for joy.
Someone who will give me that. At first, I thought, oh, is he trying to convert me?
Because the Catholic Church is a universal church. The word Catholic means universal.
There are billions of members.
So that's the biggest Christian denomination or Christian church in the whole world. Appreciate more is that we focus more on the common grounds.
Which is Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Before I met her, she attends her Catholic church every week. And for me, as a Latter-day Saint, I attend church every week. So these are some of the common grounds.
Also called superiority complex, where he would think, oh, my church is better than yours. I've experienced that, and I hate it, because why?
Yes, charities and Catholic charities are some of the topmost charitable organizations in the world.
Yes. Tried to learn or to know more about my church and our teachings.
Hello guys, this is Promise, the host of Simply Promise and You. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you have any opinions, ensure to drop them in the comment section. It promises to be informative, educative, and entertaining. Welcome guys.
Hello guys, welcome back to
Simply Promise and You.
And today we're going to talk about something. It is a question that most of our friends, most of our schoolmates, and most of our viewers are asking us, especially me. So the question is, how do we handle our relationship knowing that we're both devout to our own religions? By the way, I'm a Roman Catholic, and why I have to show that?
I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints,
okay.
aka the Mormons or the Latter-day Saints.
Okay, so guys, my friends, especially my classmates, they are very, very close to my heart. I'll mention some of them. Natalie, she is a good Catholic girl. Denise, she's also a good Catholic girl. And let me say, who else? Even though she's not very, very active, Tala, she knows the basics of the Roman Catholic.
And Natalie, her friend, is one of my favorite friends of hers.
She calls us mom and dad.
She's very, very She's very, very positive, and she's always smiling.
She's always smiling. Yeah, she's the sunshine in our clinical duties. She's always the one making jokes.
And Denise is also cool. She's very cool.
Yeah. So how do we handle it, knowing that I am a very devout Roman Catholic from the Philippines, and you are a very devout LDS member from Nigeria? How do I handle it?
Well, she's not very, very argumentative. I think at first we have a common goal. I think one of the things that we appreciate more is that we focus more on the common grounds.
Which is Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. And she's not liberal. I am not liberal. So this is some of the common grounds that we have. And we also have this common ground of the constant or weekly going to church. Before I met her, she attends her Catholic church every week. And for me, as a Latter-day Saint, I attend church every week. So these are some of the common grounds that we have. And so, I think focusing on the common ground is one. I think one of the things that I think we have been doing is knowing our goals together. What we want to have. Do we want to have a committed Christian family in our relationship or in our marriage? So, despite our doctrinal differences,
so many differences.
There are questions she would ask me. Sometimes I would like, how did she know this about my church?
And then when he answers me, there are some times where I always say, are you for real?
And like she said, I'm a faithful member of the Church of Jesus Christ. And so, in other words, I basically know the teachings of the church. So I am not a passive or yes member of the church. So, which means I am better suited to answer most of her questions.
I think for me, when you know that that person that you like is having his or her own religion different from yours, you should consider if that person is understanding. You should consider if that person doesn't see you as an inferior to his religion. Because when we first met, the first question that he asked me was about Bible, and that was our first conversation. Even in Messenger, right? We have talked about religion, something like that, the divine being. I think that what I'm very thankful for in my partner is that he didn't force me to go to his church. He doesn't force me. He shows me why that church is very important to him. And so as someone who is trying to be a better woman for him, and as someone who loves him, I think part of it was also loving what he loves,
Yeah.
and that is his church. And he explained it to me why can't he leave his church? Why is he going to institute classes? Why is he active in what do you call that, the sacrament? Um, and I would always compare it to mine, to my point of view. Okay, his church is important for him because of these, and my church is important for me because of these. And I am very happy to say that he tried to learn or to know more about my church and our teachings. And for me, I'm also trying to know their teachings. Just like right now, we're waiting for our institute class here in their church. So it is very, very important because some of the people, I don't want to mention anyone, but in the past, I had some, people in the past who will be like looking down on my religion. And as someone who is very devout to my faith, I will get hurt. They'll say, "Oh, why are you doing this? You are blasphemous, blah blah blah." Especially that common thing that they throw at us, which is loving Mary, the Blessed Virgin Mary. They really throw hate on us. Why are you doing these? And I've experienced that, and I really don't like to every day I have to experience that in the hands of some people that I loved. And that's why I'm very thankful to him, because he doesn't stop me. He allows me to do my thing, and because of that, I naturally came to, here in his church, and I've also built some friendships here in his church, and I'm very happy that he's teaching me about the Book of Mormon. By the way, guys, when we first, is it the first time that we met him? No, the second time that we met in person, he gave me like a Book of Mormon in Tagalog and English version. And for someone who will give me that, at first I thought, oh, is he trying to convert me? Honestly. But when he explained it, like, okay, I want you to know more about these, without having like superiority. If there is called inferiority complex, there's also called superiority complex, where he would think, oh, my church is better than yours. I've experienced that, and I hate it, because why? And I think that the most beautiful thing is that we both love Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's very, very true. When I first met her, um, even before even before we really became official, I started attending her. I attended the Christmas
Yeah. Misa de
mass.
Gallo.
Yeah, with one of our Nigerian friends here, who is a Catholic from Nigeria. He's also a student here, so we attended it. Then when she came back, we attended church together with one of her friends, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
So I think that's it. And like I said, Latter-day Saints and Catholics, we have so much in common. Yes, we may have doctrinal differences. LDS charities and Catholic charities are some of the topmost charitable organizations in the world.
Yes.
Our church and the Catholic Church, we engage in charitable endeavors so much. And our positions on abortion and conservative stuffs
It is aligned.
They are very, very aligned. The Catholic Church emphasizes on families. The Latter-day Saint Church emphasizes on families. So these are very, very wonderful things. And she made mention about institute. For those that might not know, institute is a class that a theological class that we have to enroll for and receive free teachings on foundational courses in the church, like maybe on the Bible, Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenant, eternal marriage. So when I first met her, she was just coming here sometimes with me. But this current semester, I decided to enroll her with me so she can get acquainted with our teachings. So these are some of the things, and that's why I don't want the Catholics and the Latter-day Saints to
Clash.
be divided or clash. Like we might have difference. You know, sometimes people say Catholics are not Christians. And people also say Latter-day Saints are not Christians. I'm used to that. And one of the things I keep telling people that if there are two churches that should, if there are two churches that can copyright the term Christians, it should be the Catholics and the Latter-day Saints. Because the Catholic position is that they are the direct representative of Peter, Saint Peter, and through the apostolic succession. And if that's true, which means if there are people that should have that term Christians, it should be the Catholics, because the first time the word Christians was used was in the book of Acts chapter 11 in Antioch. And the other group of people that can use that term very well are Latter-day Saints. Latter-day Saints, on the other hand, are saying, oh, the true gospel was lost and it was restored back through that Saint Peter, James, and John. So if the Catholic Church is true, then it means that every other church are not true. And they're the right ones that should use the term Christians. Then if the Latter-day Saints are true, then which means they're the right people that should use the term Christian. But the Latter-day Saints and the Catholic churches are not trying to look down on other churches, but we are just trying our best to coexist. But when those who are not Catholics or Latter-day Saints come, they'll be like, you guys are not Christians. But this, forgetting that these are the OG Christians.
Yeah,
but
OG.
we are not, so that is just it, basically. So
can I add? You have talked about if it's another religion, they would say, "Oh, our religion, these." They will say that they're the real ones. They're the OG ones. But I observed, since I have also a ministry in Aguilar. Hello to those my ministry babies in Saint Joseph the Patriarch Parish in Aguilar. So I have a ministry there. I have people there that I love so much because I've built so much friendship with them. And we've also experienced like welcoming people who are not members. And for me, I am not a member of the LDS Church. Not yet. But
one day.
But
she's taking her time.
I have observed that it's the same thing as how we welcome people. Because in our ministry, we welcome even the non-members. We welcome them with a warm heart. We don't judge them. Like, we'll let them listen to us. We'll let them talk their minds out. And it's the same thing here. When I came here, I didn't feel any judgment. With even when they're asking me questions, I would always try to highlight, oh, I'm not a member. I'm a Roman Catholic. And I have never heard any judgment. And I think that's also one of the common grounds. LDS people, he's not the only LDS that I know. I have so many LDS friends back home. And I have observed that they're very, what do you call this? They'll treat you as sisters and brothers.
It's a missionary church.
Yeah. And it's also the same thing in my church. Like, I have observed that they will treat you like you're a member. You're a part of their family. And I think that's also why it was easy for me to like naturally blend in with your members.
And after Pope Francis' death, the day a new pope was announced, both of us were awake and I had to witness her shout for joy. Me, I was like, I was also praying. Even we Latter-day Saints, we were also keeping an eye open.
Okay.
Because the Catholic Church is a universal church. The word Catholic means universal.
There are billions of
Yeah, so
members.
that's the biggest Christian denomination and Christian church in the whole world. So even we later saints, we were hopeful that the Catholic Church would have a new pope that will have more conservative values. And when Pope Leo was chosen the first American pope,
Pope,
right?
yeah.
I was very, very happy.
I was shouting, guys.
She was
She knows
shouting.
that I was shouting. And she knows how I love my church so much. I would always go, like today. This month is a month for Mother Mary because there are so many Marian celebrations. Just like in last September 15, we have celebrated the Our Lady of Sorrows feast day, and he knows how I love the Blessed Virgin Mary so much. And if you know the guy who was unfortunately just got shot, which is he built a movement for
Turning Point USA.
yeah, the CEO of Turning Point USA, which is Charlie Kirk. We watch him, but we both watch him, and he's a Protestant, but I am happy when I have heard him say that Blessed Virgin Mary could be a solution for the toxic feminism that is spreading now in this world. And I think that he has a point with that. And my role model for real is Blessed Virgin Mary. I want to be like, I'm not perfect, but I want to be, conservative enough that if suddenly she comes in front of me, I wouldn't be ashamed of what I'm wearing. So he already knows, and I gave him a rosary, right? The first month that we are together, I gave him a rosary and still there with him. He never judged me with that, guys, because some people will say, why you break the rosary? Where is it in the Bible? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
That's just it. That's just
Yeah.
it. So that I love the Catholics.
I love the LDS.
I also know the LDS. The Catholics love the LDS people. So we are one.
We are
let
one.
our faith be fixed on the Savior Jesus Christ.
Yes.
So let us work together to combat evil in our world today.
We should have more masculine men. We should have more submissive women. We should have more obedient children.
Yes. So let us introduce the Bibles in each home.
Wait, one more thing. This is the most important thing for me.
Okay.
If you are in a relationship with someone who's not a member of your church, I think that the best thing that you can do also is to make Jesus Christ your common ground and put him first all the time. Because if you put him first, everything will follow.
Yes.
Everything will fall into the right place.
Yes. So this is how we have been navigating it so far. So Natalie, please.
He's not stealing me from you guys.
So one day she'll come
Oh.
over. No, I don't want to mention Krista. Krista is not a devout.
Hey, she'll hear it.
Krista, you're not a devout Catholic. You're not.
Okay. Crystal, Christian, or both of them?
Christian is also not a devout
Both of
Catholic.
okay.
They are, oh yes, Catholics. They are only
You're
Christmas.
crazy.
They are only Christmas Catholics.
Okay.
So guys, just drop your thoughts on everything we have discussed so far.
If you have any thoughts, whatever your religion is, if you're a Jehovah's Witness, you're born again, you're a Baptist, whatever, you can drop your comments down below. And as Christians, we should be working together to combat evil in this world.
Ephesians chapter 4 verse 5. One Lord, one faith, one baptism.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that, guys?